We're here at the tournament area of the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship at CeBIT in Hanover, together with one of the most influential players in Counter-Strike in recent years, Christopher Get Right Allison. Hey Chris, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm tired, but definitely not so bad. Tournament's going great. Let's talk about how great it's going for you. You topped the group. Have you expected it after the dreadful finish in Kiev?
Well, after that, Alan came 2 weeks ago, or a little less than that, and said he couldn't play because he's too sick, which is really sad because we like him as a person and want him to play with us. So it sucks for us to come 2 weeks before, and we had Dennis as a stand-in. I had actually a good feeling in my stomach that we will end up first in the group. I came in with a better mindset than I had in Kiev, and without a practice we have been playing online. It's just been great. So for me it wasn't really a surprise, but we can say a little bit surprised by how bad we played in Kiev.
So what exactly were your feelings after Kiev? Because obviously new team, awesome firepower in the team, awesome talent obviously gathered under one roof, and then boom, not even in the playoffs. How did that affect your confidence and your minds?
Well, in the beginning, after knowing that you lost and you're out of the group stage after the frag executed game, I felt so down that I almost started to cry because I was so emotional about it, because we've been fighting so much about this team, and we have been fighting for the new team, and we took down so many hours before that tournament. We played up to 10 days and so many hours. I don't even remember how much hour we put into it. So it sucks really hard to just not pass the group stage in the first tournament. But I learned more about losing in that tournament, what I would be doing here, and losing here in a group of death, what I did there. For example, we did a really big, stupid mistake with not even thinking about the Meteor Makers game. Former Meteor Makers, who call him Moscow 5 now, and losing 16-3 on a map that we are feeling really confident about. And you can see that broke us down, but we learned a big lesson over there, that we should go in with the right mindset in every game. We will be ready more than an hour before a game and just think about CS, nothing else. So we learned a big lesson over there, and then people really think.
So, have you changed anything between Kiev and now, or did you just keep going and fix your mental game?
More of a mental game. We have more talks in the team about what we did wrong this practice hours, what we should need to change, what we should think about, what we should think about other teams out there, what we should think about our own games. More, everything has just changed in our minds instead of the gaming ways. Like, where should we stand, where should we put that nade, and so on. We've just been more of thinking about what is going on in our minds instead of everything else. So changing with that, it just looks better, if you ask me, because we ended up first in the group. So,
did adding Dennis to the roster instead of Alan, did that also influence your results?
Alan is a great player, and I think he's a great player still. It sucks real hard knowing that he's sick as he is and not attending this tournament. And I hope he just gets fine and will probably come back after this tournament, but we don't know. It's unsure right now. But Dennis is a great player. He's a great young talent that you haven't seen in a while. For example, when I was an up-and-coming player, he's that guy who's playing really much. He's shooting like a youngster, so to speak. And he has the motivation that you haven't seen in a while. For example, for me, he has been in the top scene for 2 years now, traveling the whole world. You're losing a little bit of motivation, you can say that. But with seeing him next to me and playing, it gives me more motivation than I haven't been having in a long time. So it's just great to have Dennis here, even if he's just standing.
How did it feel to, first of all, how did it feel to defeat Fnatic in the group stage? Did you have mixed feelings?
Just look at the videos there's out there, just look at the pictures and seeing how happy I am. That's showing everything what it felt for me. It felt like a big rock fell from my heart, because I had a big rock on my heart and other things in my mind. So everything just left me and just left my body. So I'm just happy that's gone. And it feels so great to just beat your former team. So You can see the picture and the videos out there. You know what I'm talking about.
All right. I've heard a couple of opinions about your team that, for example, you and Forrest are the type of player who are not comfortable leading the charge, being the first one in the line of fire. You kind of, both of you are kind of more defensive-minded players, and that SK in general doesn't have that guy who wants to come in first and who's willing to die. Do you share this sentiment?
I would say that's true on me, but not on Forrest, I would say. Me and Forrest are two different players. For example, he's not emotional like I am. He's more calmer than I am. He's shooting more headshots than I am. But he shoots like a guy should do. He's the best aimer there out there, and he's amazing on it. And I'm more of a thinker player, and I'm thinking more like, if he goes first or I go first, what would happen if I enter this place, if I enter there, and so on. And sure, I can be more a defensive guy. I have a bad, so to speak, name in Sweden about it because I'm never going first, and I'm accepting it. That's who I am, and I think people is accepting it. But I shouldn't share the same fault about Forrest because he goes in first in so many rounds that you cannot really see, and he does so much for the team to just go in first. But we have also Dennis right now doing a great job to just go in, even if he's a youngster and doing things that you are not used to see and what you did before and when you were a kid like that.
So you topped the group of death, probably the toughest one in the tournament overall. Should we treat you as the favorites to win gold here?
No.
Why not?
Because this is still a long way left to the finals and a long way to winning the gold medal. Any team out here can win this tournament, if you ask me. It doesn't matter if we were in a group of death and so on. Navi, us, Fnatic, FX, MTW, Moscow 5, Complexity, and everything. Every team that's out there who's still in the tournament has a chance to win in this tournament.
Is there any team that you would like to win on the road to the final, that you would like to beat?
I would like to meet Frag Executor in the semifinals, and then MTW or Navi on the way. Then I know that we have beaten the teams who has been here and the teams who haven't, we haven't played yet.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.